We get up every morning and believe that it's the exception, or it won't really happen to me. But are you really? Anyone who is in or near an automobile is imposed a risk by 1/8 already. The risk increases by 23 times when you're texting and driving. The methods of distracted driving used to be limited to drinking, changing the radio station, or even talking. But it has upgraded with technology such as phones, smartwatches, and even the new apps, which has now induced the act of texting and posting a story on Snapchat and Instagram. And by the way, it is quote-unquote perfectly legal to talk on the phone while driving. Yet, it seems to be that Florida does not exactly enforce strong laws, which in turn causes teens to engage explicitly in their phones. Governor Rick Scott signed the statute section on September 30th, 2000.
You know, it's not good, so I think it will be enforced. I think people will voluntarily do the right thing.
After it was trying to be pressed for 4 years, but it took effect on October 3rd, 2013, but only as a secondary effect. According to the actual Florida traffic statutes, you must commit another violation in order to be suspected of the provision. Before the bill was passed, as many as 50,000 drivers were injured due to distracted driving in 2008, and recently in 2016, the numbers have only dropped by 45,000 crashes in Florida in 2016. If you put that in perspective and compare the years and how much distracted driving related crashes have decreased, it really hasn't changed. Thus, the bill lacks good enforcement. As of 2016, the death toll rose as much as 29%, and nationwide as much as 1.2 million people are killed, and that's 3,287 deaths every day, every 15 minutes. Drunk driving related crashes, fatalities are every 45 minutes every day, and 500,000 of the injuries are related to Florida. According to the AA Foundation for Traffic Safety, teenagers are not the only ones texting, but 2/3 of adults are. As a combination, 71% of people say they send messages while driving. 49% drivers between the ages 21 to 24 send messages while driving. But it's not just drivers that are at risk, it's also cyclists and pedestrians and innocent kids in cars who are potential victims. On May 29, 2014, a baby who was only 7 months old lost his short-lived life when his dad David took him out for a walk in a stroller, and they haven't even crossed the sidewalk yet. That is when they were struck by a truck. This is a story that turned into a PSA. Please watch.
Girl's smile is all that I lived for. But all that was taken away from me in less than a blink of an eye. I would give everything I have to see that beautiful smile just once more.
Brittany, watch out!
Grace? Grace? Grace! Grace! Daddy's coming! Daddy's coming, baby! Daddy's coming, baby! Hold on! Hold on! Grace! Somebody help her!
Hi, I need an ambulance. There's been a car accident.
Somebody help me! Guys! Why? did!
I'm sorry.
Look what you did! Look what you did to my baby! You took her away from me! You took her away from me!
Now, can you imagine if this was you or your kid? PSAs can temporarily change your mind, but until then, the death rates are climbing for your kids riding their bikes and your family and everyone around you. And the deaths are a combination of not wearing seatbelts, drinking, texting, and until Florida, and in general the state, enforces stricter laws, more of us will be the potential fatality that occurs every 15 minutes. So think. Whenever you drive, think of the words that you would want to have said but couldn't, such as, "I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I did not expect this to happen. I love you."